Some Christians aren't broke by accident. They are broke on purpose. They have convinced themselves that wanting money is wrong, selling is manipulative, and ambition is dangerous. So they shrink and they sit on their hands about the very thing that God has compelled them in their heart to act on. And look, this is the worst part, bro. They then call it humility. All right, we're about to have a come to Jesus moment, bro. Let's be honest. A lot of believers aren't struggling financially because they lack opportunity, okay? A lot are struggling because they have never been taught how to create value, how to communicate value, how to exchange value, and then feel like the value was worthy of the exchange. So what do? They avoid it. Charging properly, asking for the sale, building systems, and then wonder why nothing grows. How come they ain't got no money to show for it? No manyanskis. Let me say something to you that might hit you. You don't get paid for intentions, brother, okay? You get paid for your effectiveness. And effectiveness requires skill. Sales is not manipulation. And if that's how you've been taught incorrectly, but don't blame the system. Bad sales is manipulation. That is very true, but that's maybe where you have this negative connotation from. Good sales is solving real problems, communicating very clearly, and then asking for the commitment. That's not unbiblical, bro. That is stewardship. Even Paul went and persuaded. Persuasion itself is not a bad thing. It's a matter of skill gap. So if you refuse to grow in skill, you are limiting your ability to provide, to lead, and to give. Think about it, dude. If you got weak income, you're gonna just stress your home out, dude. If you have a stressed home, you have distracted leadership. The distracted leadership as the leader is gonna influence everybody else, and it's gonna compromise that very influence that you've been given the opportunity to. So all of this is just costing your family. Let me be very clear about something, bro. The love of money is the root of all evil, but money itself isn't evil, okay? Misaligned hearts are, but avoiding money doesn't make you righteous, bro. It just makes you ineffective. So learn the skill, build the income, then steward it right. If you got a problem with all these rich people with their money and what they do unethically, if you are ethical, then you have an ethical responsibility to make the money so that you can make it count.